Africans, that's who we are. We are brothers, we are sisters. We are each other. I am you, you are me.
I watched a video of Kagame talking about where he was born and where he was raised and where he met his wife, and it's all over, like, I think East Africa. Like, I remember he said Burundi, Rwanda, Kenya, all these countries played a role in helping him become who he is and also helped him find his wife. So I thought it was a beautiful story. Watch the clip, and I have something to say afterwards.
Interestingly, said he's Nigerian, he's Kenyan, he's Rwandese, he's... Let me tell you something similar to that. I was born here, I grew up in Uganda, my wife was born in Burundi, we met in Kenya, and we are here. So, Africans, that's who we are. We are brothers, we are sisters. We are each other. I am you, you are me.
I loved what he said because he got something from everywhere that he went to. Because when you grow up somewhere, it's definitely going to impact you. It's going to help you become who you are. That's why there's always like a conversation about nature versus nurture, or how society or our community or our friends impact us. And culture and different countries and communities definitely raise you up or give you different tools to tackle this life. And I loved the story that he just shared. And also, I loved when he said, "We are each other. I am you. You are me." I thought it was such a beautiful way to end that speech. And also, like, this is something I've always talked about. I don't know if I talked about it recently, but back in the days, like, one of the things I really wished our leaders did, or even universities, doesn't have to be like a public thing, but like even private universities, I wished there was like a cultural exchange program that is a known program where it's safe for kids or even grown-ups, where, let's say, someone from Ghana and someone from Ethiopia, they can exchange, and the Ghanaian will go to Ethiopia and live there 2 3 years, and the Ethiopian will do the same in Ghana. And I think it's gonna help us come close and have that unity that we preach. And I understand that unity doesn't come like this. It's not going to be easy. I need to have genuine love to that person or to that community for me to want to unite or want to see both of us thrive together. So I think it's really important that we get to know one another. When we get to know one another, a genuine love will come and it will blossom into something that we always want to see. That is one Africa, united Africa. That's what we want. But if that's what we want, we need to also create bonds. And it starts from individuals. Like me personally, if I didn't go to Kenya or I didn't go, let's say, to Uganda or whatever, will I have the same kind of love to those people? Maybe I might have, but it's a different connection, a deeper connection. When you know someone from that community, it just makes it alive. Like, it makes it more intimate and it makes it more real when you know a person or two, or you've lived there or you've visited there. So I want us to have a deeper, connection. So I really hope eventually someday African Union or people that really care about this, like the people, private universities or private companies that care about this, can create that cultural exchange program for us to get to know one another and to visit one another. Of course, of course, it goes without saying that we need to move freely in order for that to happen. And this visa restrictions and highly expensive transportation, flying to, I talked about this before, flying to Ethiopia from Kenya is way more expensive than flying to Dubai, to Turkey, to South Africa. South Africa is far. I'm mentioning it because it's way further than Ethiopia because they're neighboring countries, right? It's even on a good season cheaper to travel to the US than to Ethiopia. Imagine that. Ethiopia to Kenya is 2 hours. I mention that all the time because it impacts me directly. So let's just do that and let's focus on, of course, making it better and easier for us to travel within Africa. But it's up to the governments. We can push them, we can speak about it and pressure them. But I also want us to think about the cultural exchange program that, that's in my head. But until then, you know, we can still plan to travel within Africa. As hard as it may be, we need to try and get to know our brothers and sisters. Even on social media, we need to be able to follow people from all over Africa so we understand what the people are like and how they live and their language and their music. So that's how you can bond and have the unity that you want, we want. So anyways, fam, his speech made me think of that cultural exchange program. I think would help us bond even more. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about what he said and about, creating genuine love for one another. I'm Ongil Zalalam. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.